Hey everyone, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in today. We've got Lux Jayce on the lineup today. This is one of my favorite decks at the moment. It's one I haven't had a ton of playing time on this patch, but I just hit Masters with it yesterday. I figured I'd give it a run on stream. It felt really good. I saw Majin playing it with in his Gauntlet lineup, and so I figured we'd give his list a try. I'm a big fan of this one. You have 2 Badger Bear, 2 Assembly Line as like some extra unit pressures. Obviously this one comes in the form of your 6-cost spell, which is really nice. Formula, fantastic card draw. Shock Blast and Explorator are fantastic removal. And we're even running 1 copy of Albus Pharos at the top end as a nice removal spell. In the early game, we do play like some pretty efficient units on board, like a 2-mana 4/3 Challenger or 3-mana 4/4 Badger Bear, which works really well for things like Form Up and Single Combat to help clog up the board or remove important units for only the 2-mana Single Combat rather than being forced to spend a 6-mana Shock Blast. Otherwise, some of the early units are kind of what you've seen for a while, right? Forge Chief, Pharos Financier. And this is my first video playing Lux Jayce with Epic Scraptraption. I actually hadn't played this version of the deck list before since this card came out because the tournament meta wasn't in Eternal, and so I didn't play Jayce Lux that season. This card seems just so good. I'm specifically interested in getting more experience in the Action Samira deck at the matchup at the moment. This card seems really good if you can play it on turn 3, especially if you have the attack token on turn 3, I feel. Or not, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Either way, just a turn 3 6/6 is really hard for Action Samira to pump through early on. Obviously, you have other fantastic ways of interacting with Action Samira. Like, they have to have at least 2 pump spells to protect their unit from a Shock Blast. And obviously, triple Mystic Shot, you can even try to go for a little bit of a greedier kill. But obviously, you know, 1 pump spell gets them out of range of Mystic Shot. So a lot of times I find myself passing on turn 2 if they play an Action or Samira, and I have a Mystic Shot if they have that 1 spell mana open, because I don't want to play Mystic Shot. They save the unit, and then I don't have any 6 mana spell to cast on turn 3. A lot of times I'd rather wait until turn 3 and play something like a Formula, or if they have 2 champions on board, I can play a Shock Blast. So I think this deck feels really fun, and it's pretty strong at the moment. So yeah, let's see if we can get some wins with it. I ran into Quacko. He was ranked number 8 yesterday. He was playing the new fancy Elise Nar deck. That one was pretty fun. The matchups were really close too, but the one game was like a complete blowout in his favor, and then I barely squeaked out the other 2. I think the first blowout one was when I was still playing Red Gwen, and I got 1 win on Red Gwen, and then the final match was on Jayce Lux. It's a really cool, like, Warden of the Chimes high-end deck. I might want to give that one a try at some point. I'll probably keep my double removal spell in Shock Blast, because we're going to need to figure out a way to kill Rumble, huh? Like, Explorators are best way to kill Rumble. Maybe we just go full removal spell. How do they kill us? I guess this specific option can't deal with Vayne very well. The 3 damage threshold is awkward in this matchup, right? Both our champions don't... Or I guess Vayne unleveled does. Oopsies. I don't know why I thought she was 4 health unleveled. But yeah, like Blade Squire, I don't want to be wasting too much mana trying to deal with this guy. But at some point, we're just going to take so much damage from him if I don't deal with him. So hopefully, like, when they play a Vayne, we can kind of, like, get 2 units down. But yeah, I'm just a little spooked about how on earth we're going to deal with Rumble. The spell shield is so frustrating for us early on. And then... he just pushes so much damage, like, while we're trying to cast our big clunky spells.
Demons walk among us, masquerading as men.
That's about our ideal turn 3. I don't think we can ask for much more than that. Honestly, if they slam Rumble here, I think I'm just gonna throw away this Jayce. Ooh, never mind, that's even better. That's really good if they play Rumble here. Okay. Well, I don't want to give them an option to play Cataclysm into our Persuader. Next turn we have 8 mana up. Okay. We can go Mystic Shot Explorator on the first Rumble. Ooh. Lux is really good here. That's actually really, really good.
Let's turn up the heat. Just need a few adjustments.
Everywhere I go, the light follows.
Nice. Okay, that's pretty good for us. Now if they use a Cataclysm, we can punish them. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go formula first.
Lighter than before.
And I'll go Mage Seeker Persuader. And if that doesn't work, I can go No, I'm gonna start like this because I want to keep a form up for my Lux. I'm just gonna do this first. And then if they play another Rumble, I can just play my Persuader.
Come on, baby.
By the light.
I really hope they slam another Rumble here.
I'll show the hunters.
All right, GG. Lux put in some work that game.
Would it help if I apologized?
I don't know how this matchup's gonna play out, honestly. Same thing, we kind of need to kill Lee Sin. I don't think Shock Blast is that great here. I guess it's a reasonable keep. It's a reasonable keep. It kills Eye of the Dragon. It kills Akshan. Sure. Sure, I don't want to ditch my whole hand if we don't have any like 6 mana spells left over, but this hand's reasonable. If we can go our own Scrap Shaption on turn 3, it either forces out a deny, which we're pretty happy to see, or we just get a 6/6 on board.
Good people don't look the other way.
And honestly, just ripping 6 damage here. One of the ways we can win this matchup is Jayce just straight up burning them out with like double Shock Blast every turn. I don't need to do anything. It's nice to get Badger Bear on board.
Villains beware.
Oh, interesting. I mean, yeah, that's kind of okay with me, I think. 5, 6, 7, 8. We don't really have a great play next turn. If I just bank mana, so I'm probably just gonna play Badger Bear here. And next turn we have 6 mana left up. So I can take my open attack. And either they lose Akshan, or they play another unit and we just get to play Shock Blast afterwards. Oh, interesting. I can just try to kill this Akshan. Before they get the landmark down. That seems unlikely. I'm a little worried about throwing Jayce down into another strike spell. Because even if I use Challenger, he's just going to die. So if I attack first, I'll see what they do. Oh no! If they get Shock Blast, that's actually pretty bad for us. But I'd rather them use it now. So like if we try to kill Lee Sin, it's not as bad for us. Now if they go Shapestone, it does actually protect him. But our Jayce is level, like that's the important part. If they picked Exploderator, okay. And they didn't get the Action landmark, that's a pretty big swing. Getting that next landmark down for Action to get their champion's spell shield is the worst possible outcome for us in this matchup, I think. So I'd like to just play Jayce's turn, get set up for a big combo next turn. Like we can go double Scrap Traption. I don't want to throw down Jayce until they tap below Lee Sin though. We can go 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so if I pass, we still have enough mana next turn to play Jayce 6 mana spell.
You cannot run from absolution.
Okay.
Scores to settle, cooks to kill.
I don't want to run Jayce out there until they activate something. Okay, that's fine. I don't want to play Jayce into the free flip to give him vulnerable. And then they only need one pump spell to kill him with Action, right? I'm curious. Try to go for the removal on the champions, or just get 2 6/6s? Oh, well that's something.
Is just moments away.
Probably just 2 6/6s, right?
Hey, show me that again.
Now, they get to kill one for free with Zolani, but then we can just try to Mystic Shot her next turn. And if they take this, now they're down to 4 HP. Now they might just die to our Shock Blasts, right? Oh, which I guess I could have attacked with Badger Bear too then. I guess I could have attacked with Badger Bear. That was a little bit of an oopsies. Since this doubles up, I'm not scared about Deny. I'm a little scared about Red Negation, but it's probably still worth it to give it a rip. That's pretty good. Because now I'm going to assume they have...
In and out.
I could let this go and put Shock Blast on stack. But then if they have Deny... So what if I just double this up right now and just keep our Jayce alive?
Replicating the power spike.
Because this has to be Red Negation. I don't even know if they'll just run Red Negation or if they just go Deny. Uh-oh. Oh, what? Fast speed? What? Oh, they just wanted to flip the landmark. Interesting. Because that would have flipped next turn, but they just wanted it this turn. Okay. Okay, I could keep up Mystic Shot in case they find a strike spell. I guess they have this enhanced, so Mystic Shot's not going to work this turn. I'll just play Forge Chief,
Hey, Rosa.
and next turn try to set up an Acceleration Gate.
Great. We're running into heat issues. What you got?
That draw 2 cards cost 1 less is so nasty though. Because now if they have like a
We each hold a world within.
pump spell, like meditate plus strike spell. Okay, this is a little awkward. I think it's still probably best to go acceleration gate. Now I'm just really worried they might have... If I take an action to play Badger Bear, we can't keep up Form Up or Mystic Shot anymore. And that gives them the chance to have a strike spell. I'm just going to rip Acceleration Gate here. This is already still a very good attack, right? Like this could just be game winning on the spot. And I don't think Shock Blast does enough at this specific instance. Elusive, like this guy's lethal on his own. And they have to block Quick Attack Faded.
Must be nice living off
Okay.
stolen coin.
So I'll just swing in. Elusive, Quicksand obviously. But that's fine. If they have it, that's fine. Okay, GG. I guess they just didn't have an answer for the elusive.
Now that's what I call progress.
Sundisk, okay. I don't think we run any Aftershock. I like Explorator. Actually, this hand looks pretty good, no? Turn 3, turn 4, kill champion, turn 5. Specifically Xerath, if I can. That's not bad either, but I'll probably go with Scrap Traption first. I don't mind assembly line in this matchup to try to race them down. I don't particularly care about giving our Scrap Traption. That's a weird attack. They should take that attack. There's no 2-mana unit I have that's impactful there, you know what I mean? Like, I think they just missed out on 3 free damage. Because the only 2-mana units I have are, like, besides this guy, but I'm not going to play him, right? Like, Pharaoh's Financier or Forge Chief, you don't want necessarily to run your Rock Hopper into that. I think they missed out on 3 damage there. And, like, again, we just get to sneak in 6 damage here. Next turn, I'd like to get this guy down while they don't have a Running Stands on board. And then turn 5, we can kind of be flexible with some card draw, killing the Xerath. We might just be able to get Lux down soon, too. Because they don't have a great way to kill her, do they? Rite of the Arcane doesn't do it. So as long as she's not vulnerable, until they have like a leveled Xerath on board, it might be difficult. Clever, okay. I don't think they have any way to protect this unit from Mystic Shot, that's why I went for that. Like, if they want to go for this trade, I'm fine with going Mystic Shot anyway.
Watch me. My board.
This guy's like such a beatdown, holy smokes. What turn can we play Lux down? I guess we need 11 mana. So, is that turn 8? No. Hold on, what? Is it turn 9? Hold on a second, what am I missing?
There was something good to see.
Oh, that's weird.
I'll drag you out of there if I have to.
I mean, it might not even be that bad, but what am I thinking here? Why can I math 5 plus 6? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn 8. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we can go formula plus laser. But Zerath will be leveled. Which is really bad because they have enough mana to go Zerath and Rider Negation. Oh, tricky. I still don't think I need to do anything here. Because now they don't have Rider Negation if they play Zerath. And they don't have a great attack. And if they give me next turn, I can just start gutting down their entire board. So like right now the incentive's kind of on them, I would say. I'm not gonna kill that, because if they have Zerath in hand, I'd rather just kill the Zerath, right? Because this turn I know if they play him, I know that you're exposing him without Rider Negation available, so I'm pretty happy to see that. And Hourglass is 3 mana.
Pushing my limits.
Sorry if you hear the dog howling in the back. I think he needs to go out after this game. I'll be back in 2 seconds. That's fine. I can just go here and open attack, put him down to 2 HP. Then we have Lux Laser plus Mystic Shot for lethal, right? Pretty happy to make them use that here. Now what? Play Lux. We have 4 mana left up, so we can't kill a Zerath afterwards. I'll just pass. Like, we don't even need to kill him with a with a Hexploderator. We can just use single combat at this point. Like, look at this. We have a formula in hand. This is so busted. Okay, he's a little spooky, actually. But look at this. This guy's going to be dealing 7 next turn if they can't kill him. Doesn't he get 9 HP? What the heck? It's kind of not cool. Thinking. We can go Final Spark here, Final Spark here. That deals 4. They go down to 4 HP. What if we do this?
No more holding back.
Next turn I'll start with Mage Seeker Persuader. And then a big epic scrap traption. I'm not even attacking. They should have taken that attack with at least these two guys. Like, what does that do for you to not do that?
Magic corrupts Demacia from within.
Your Demasia's nothing like what I know.
Because now they need to play something that stops this. They need to have a brash blocker.
No light but our sun.
That'll do it.
God but a seer.
I guess we're all on an Albus Pharos.
The future is what I make it. Tomorrow awaits.
You have no alibi.
Did we get there? Oh shoot, that's not even lethal. As long as we kill Xerath, next turn we get Mystic Shot at least. Okay, they still lose Xerath. That's Xerath number 2. And then we have Jayce plus 6 minute spell this turn. Dang. I can play Lux first, still have Barrier. And then play Jayce, and the next turn Shock Blast lethal?
A seer watches over us all.
Tomorrow has never looked so good.
I guess we lose one of them, right?
Albus, you want
We'll lose Jayce.
I want to see what you're doing with the Pharaoh's fortune.
I will lead.
Oh, what? What? That's a mistake. They need to kill him. Yeah, yeah.
step aside?
I mean, if I just leave him alive,
Now's not a good time.
what does that do? Because he's gonna die in the round start. I guess it doesn't matter. I might as well get damage on Xerath to try to kill him.
To your feet, warriors of Shurima.
Shock Blast puts them to 5. Plus shoot Xerath. Deals 3, puts him down to... Wait, hold on. Shock Blast, face. Puts him down to 5. Laser onto Zerath. Would deal 3, so it'd be down to 2 plus Mystic. I think I probably missed lethal a few turns before. Like, maybe I should have been more aggressive before they flipped the Sun Disc.
His blessing is light, his anger death. By the light!
Alright, Lux. Oh, that's a big tap out. That's not right negation mana. Obviously, I think they would have used one by now, but I think we got there. Yeah, awkward game. I probably missed a lethal a while ago. But it was still fun, no? Probably entertaining at least.
The superior tactic is to never give up.
You know that's right, Lux. There have been some people getting some pretty serious results on ladder with Jayce Lux. Ah, yes, okay, I wanted to show you guys this matchup. I know Majin Bay just uploaded the video this morning, but yesterday before the video came out, I kept running into this deck and I was like, where's this deck coming from? What are they even, like, running in their deck list? I'm not seeing it on the... Okay, here we go. Like this guy, Omen Hawk, Ramfang Wolf, Vile Feast, Troll Chance. Yeah, like with the Vile Feasts and everything and Brittle Steels, I'm not even going to keep Ferris Financier. Because he can't block Elise. I'd rather just hunt for Shock Blast. Or Scrap Chaption. I was looking at Quacko's lineup. He was, I think, number 8th at the moment on the ladder. He's running to number 9 at the moment. But he has an 80% win rate in his last 20 games. He was playing the... I think I'll just pass. They can get their little dude. I don't want to play Epic Scrap Chaption just for 3, even though it stalls out their Elise. I did that yesterday when I was playing against Quacko, and it worked in that game, but it didn't feel great, because they run a lot of things like Brittle Steel, right? And I'd rather just get my big 6/6, because they can't interact with this very well. And now this can block Elise anyways, and all we did was essentially give them a Spider. But, I really want to deal with their board state before they can slam Warden of the Tribes. That's the big key in this matchup. Haha, that's pretty clever. I like it. Sure.
A tribute to the spider god.
Man, it's been years since I've seen the Elise level up.
As silk.
I'm okay with going here. If this forces out a freeze, I think that's fine. They've already used a double Vile Feast. Okay. Was Quacko running the box? I'm not actually sure. Let me check. No. I like this.
I help when I can. Shut up when I can.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 next turn.
Remember, we're the ones who make progress happen.
So we can go Song Spinner. Or we could just kill Gnar. Because I don't have any protection against Gnar, right?
Watch your toes.
Or any protection for Gnar. Like this, they'd have to have like double troll chant. Now they only have 1 unit on board, so they're kind of the ones forced to redevelop. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. But it's only 1 unit, so like, hopefully it's not the worst thing in the world. Pretty happy just to get Lux down here.
The sun is shining. We should too.
I don't think they run Vengeance or Soul Harvest usually. Yeah. Oh, brutal. Well, this list runs Soul Harvest. Okay. That's pretty bad. Haha. Jeepers, what even is this? Honestly, Unyielding Spirit's kind of tempting.
If it's a people problem, I'm your man.
I'm just gonna pass. I don't think the 3/3 does anything here. Okay, now we're in trouble. That was a really, really, really good 2 turns for our opponent there. Glacial Saurian into Soul Harvest into Saurian Elise. Wow, that was the biggest blowout I've ever seen. That was a really good turn from our opponent. Well played. Yeah. Alright. That was a blowout. I thought we were actually in an okay spot, and then, yeah, that went south quickly. Alright, I'll be back 1 second. This doggy is not happy. Alrighty, let's jump back into some games here. That's actually very interesting. That game did not feel great. I think our opponent just played it very well though. Like that was a cheeky like double Vile Feast play early in the game. I guess my thinking process as to how we could play it differently is we invested a lot of resources into killing that Elise. If we just pressed OK on that attack. Jayce doesn't seem great in the opener here. He kind of just runs into both their champions if we try to challenge. And then he like dies either if they have like a Pelt Cascade or Victor just might already be big enough at that point. I don't think it's worth it. I'd rather look for better spells. Why did the audio cut out? Did you see that the loading screen was so weird and now we don't have audio? That's so weird.
Night flowers upon my blade.
It's
I'll just play Assembly Line here. It doesn't feel great, but it's a reasonable play. Aha, never mind, I'm playing that. That was a really good top deck.
You cannot hold us down.
That's not a bad play at all. To stop Scrapshaption actually. That's not bad. I'd like to get Lux down ASAP. I'll probably just play Financier to see if they develop one of their champs. I'll just take a second Explorator. That's just such a good card in these control mirrors. We have 7 mana, so we can't play a 6-mana spell this turn and champion. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna get Lux down though. Lux seems really good here. Because even if they play their champion, next turn we get to play Explorator. And it's hard for them to kill Lux this turn, right? That's a good one. I don't know if there was any better play for me though. If I go assembly line here, I don't think that's the best play.
Let's brighten up their day.
I'd love Shock Blast because that can deal something like the Three Sisters. That was not a bad top deck either. We can go this guy and... It's a little more disappointing. Unfortunately, Barrier doesn't work in that situation. Could just go another Lux. Next turn we'll have 10 mana. I like that.
Let the light guide you.
Because now we can go assembly line plus Persuader, Financier. Ooh, we have so many cards though. We almost overdraw if we do that. Yeah, actually, hold on. If we go Formula, we go 7, 8, 9 plus Laser. Okay, I think actually we have just enough room in our hand.
Better, brighter than before.
Okay, that's an interesting turn. They kind of get to do their Celestial thing, but they're forced to probably play out something to block, because otherwise they're just taking 10 damage, and then we have 8 burn damage as well. So they're forced to play some unit. Okay. Cosmic Call is good, I get it. I'm going to do this, because getting them down to 6 HP is a pretty big deal for us. I'm not going to waste 8 damage when they might have an Aphelios, you know what I mean? We still have other ways to kill him next turn, so not the biggest deal in the world for us. Curses, I wasn't expecting that one. That little guy causes me so many problems these days.
Their guilt is evident.
I think this is a good threat to develop without overcommitting. We still keep up all of our answers. I do want to keep up one Explorator in case they find the Immortal Fire. And now I can develop Lux. I don't think I have a way to kill Lux now.
The sun is shining. We should too.
As darkness falls, the moon rises.
Big blowout incoming, hopefully.
Move towards the moon, brother.
I'll start with Shock Blast because I don't want them to get the value from Aphelios. Oh, they could go Gravitum, I suppose, this turn. But that's fine. We just obviously have other removal available. If they have like another Aphelios.
For justice and all things bright. No more holding back.
Sorry, I haven't been speaking very much this game. It's a very close game, isn't it?
It's an awesome day for progress.
I'd love to find an assembly line or a formula with our next Ferris Financier. Oh. Which one? Which one? Oh. Probably Anomaly, I think.
Help when I can. Shut up when I can.
Oh, heck yeah, dude. That's a good one. I'll still force them to find resources to kill this guy. Now we have a great open attack, so they're forced to do something. This is really nice. I'll use a Thermal Beam here since it's slow speed. And they can't protect him with a Pale Cascade. I'd rather keep Explorator up to open on the stack. Sure. We don't have lethal right now. Okay, and they're using Gravitum. So now we're pushing them down to 4. They go to 3. Then we could Shock Blast, but they have a heal almost certainly with either a Guiding Touch or a Star Shaping. So I'd like to... That might get us there. That might get us there.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty sparkle fly.
Oh my gosh. That's not good. Oh no, what the heck? That's pretty busted. They get one action. They're almost certainly gonna have like a Crushing Strike though, right? I'll still leave one of my single combats available. You can kill an Aphelios at least.
Daylight star.
One of those.
Rule the skies.
You can't outrun justice. You have no
I guess this is the best we're getting, huh? I think they've reached the point where they just scale better than us. Like, they're just gonna be able to flood the board with like 3 Scourges. Yeah, like, what is this? Okay. I'll pick this one up. Cool game. Double Cosmic Call, pretty busted. Don't know if... I'm sure there was something earlier I could have done in the game. We lost 3 Luxes. Ooh, LeBlanc, Sivir. This could be an interesting matchup. We obviously have the removal, but they push a lot of damage quickly. This is probably the best option for us. Turn 3 if they play like several units. If they try to develop a LeBlanc on turn 3, we can get a nice Shock Blast off. I think I'm pretty happy with that trade-off. This is awkward, because now they have to play the unit first, and then I can kill it before they get the buffs down.
Nothing's lost.
Or, you know, maybe not, never mind.
It's an awesome day for progress.
What's behind this door, you think? Deadly traps, angry guardians, bunch of gold. Danger pays.
Come on.
That seems risky. If they have Rider Negation, though, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world.
You'll pay. You've got a problem, I've got a price.
Wealth is merely a foolish distraction, my dear.
Then call me a rich, distracted fool.
I help when I can. Shut up when I can't.
Business as usual.
Probably just gonna go Challenger here on Jayce. Maybe not. We have Explorator up. And they've expressed that they possibly don't have a renegation. Right now we can get them with Shock Blast. But if they level up LeBlanc or Sivir here. I'll just deal with Sivir when the time comes. I guess if they level her up, she's still at 1 HP.
Interesting use of tech.
Like if they have another strike spell. We can just try to Mystic Shot her next turn.
I need just a moment.
I'm not gonna run into a Quicksand. If they develop another unit, I will try.
Places to go, people to be.
That's a good one. And we don't have a great response.
Hey, show me that again.
I guess this is our best option now. I just hope they don't have more units, which seems unlikely. Man, I think they just... Ugh. Yeah, I don't know.
Sharpen the blades, secure the kill.
They just had so many units, we can kill them, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. This is pretty good for them.
I'll cut them apart. Face me. For glory.
Smoke and mirror.
You're mine.
I think if we would have been fine if we were able to double up our assembly line, but since we had to use formula to try to find it, you know what I mean? Alright, let's see if we can finish out and a win. Sorry I haven't been as talkative these past few games. I feel like I've been like super zoned in, you know what I mean? Okay, interesting. Sivir Galio. I'll try to keep this hand. I'll see how it works. We're attacking on turn 1, so even if they have like a Forsaken Bakai, I'm fine to trade this unit before they can get it buffed up, you know, like eventually with a Galio or something like that. Because this can't block like a Sivir anyway. But this is not a deck I've seen before, so I'm curious to see what's going on. On a side note, tomorrow's September 1st, which means Wilds of Eldraine is launching for Magic the Gathering, and Disney Lorcana is launching in stores and online. So after the tournament this weekend, I'll probably do a few variety streams if you guys are interested in that. I'm pretty happy to see that pass. If they attacked, I would have been curious to see if I should go from up. I don't think so though. It's probably just better to get our epic scrap traption down right. Like this is a odd unit for them to deal with. Because obviously a lot of their guys are going to have good health in the Formidable deck. This is actually a serious problem. Our Shock Blast can't kill that guy. I am definitely going to do this though. Ooh, what? Not even taking the attack. Yes, please. I think I'm just gonna be pretty happy to get Lux down here. I guess I can pass. I can see what they do first. We're in an okay spot if they pass. Okay.
Let the light guide you. For justice and all things bright.
I'll pass because if I play Mystic Shot on this guy, I don't have the mana to go Ferris Financier plus the 6 cost spell we create. And I'm really looking for like a formula here. Even a Shock Blast obviously would be pretty good.
One heart can shape the fate of a nation.
That's not bad. I still think we're in an okay spot. I just really need to find some 6 cost spells. It's not bad either, but probably just Explorator here.
It's an awesome day for progress.
Enemies, take heed. We're working here.
Watch your toes.
I only need 3 mana next turn. Or 3 spell mana banked. So doing this allows me to keep this guy alive. And we can get Persuader down. And we have enough mana to go... Okay. Well, I'll start with this and see how it goes. Because if they have form up, I can respond to my own form up. Then if they have Quicksand, I can just get Jayce on board. Nice.
If we are to survive, we must fight.
Nothing beats field testing. This is the cutting edge of progress. Here we go.
You are safe in our hands.
Okay, I was gonna say, if we obliterate her, do we get our unit back? You know what I mean? But that's okay, that works out alright.
Show me that again.
I'll give them the 1 Balin attack. I think it's better to get Lux on board because she'll still have barrier. And we pretty much have lethal. We have 4 burn in hand and 1 Lux laser on like a 2 health unit somewhere. Maybe we can finish this off next turn. I'd like to just go Acceleration Gate next turn. Get 2 lasers that way.
Heroes go home.
Ah, pretty cool.
Business as usual.
We shouldn't be dead here though. Like we just kill Lux or Sivir, right? How do they stop her? If they have a Quicksand, she goes. They're tapped out of mana though. So once we play Form Up, Lux is safe, right? Yeah, like I think we're fine. And this doesn't scare me enough. I think I just end the round. I'm not even gonna risk it. Like if I go here
This is my choice.
and they have a Form Up, this guy goes to 7 HP, so he stays alive, but they don't kill Lux. Or if they have Quicksand, she loses barrier. We just play Form Up. Next turn we go with 8 mana. Or right now we can go with 8, 9, 10. I think I'm just gonna skip it. I don't care about the damage.
Blade, sand, and treasure.
I'm just gonna start with Acceleration Gate, right? Or if we top deck a Shock Blast. Okay.
Replicating the power spike.
I've been hiding my light too long.
All right, GG. I love this deck, man. I have so much fun with this deck. Even the games we lost, except for that one game against the Elise Gnar. Even the losses were like really close and interesting, you know? I don't know. I love this deck. I think I definitely want to run this in my lineup. I really don't know what I want to do for my lineup. I'm thinking something like Gwen Katarina, Ari Kennen, Nightfall. But Ari Kennen doesn't really fit in that. I could go like Ari Kennen, Lux Jayce, and then I like Ezreal Conservatory. We'll see. I think it's a fun list. I love Lux. I think that's definitely one I want to lock in though. But like Lux Jayce plus Gwen Katarina plus Nightfall, I don't think that fits quite right. And I think Lux Jayce just has more power. Like Gwen Katarina and Nightfall can fall prey to certain matchups pretty hard. So I don't know. I think Lux Jayce is probably the first one I want to lock in right now. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Tomorrow I have work, but I should be back in the afternoon at least, like sometime after 6 p.m. Eastern. But yeah, let me know what you guys are playing if you're getting ready for the tournaments and everything. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.